make lists, we make plans, to write books, to form bands, or to move to Kreuzberg and escape into the night. So pack your bags, let's take control, you and me. Let's go the next time you're lonely, or the next time that you're free. So
anybody that's trekked in New Zealand or maybe done the overland track may find the toilet situation on the South Coast track a little bit interesting. This one particularly is situated at the top of a nice hill where the rest of the campers can come up the path and see you with your bottom exposed. They're also not the nicest toilets. It's basically just a hole in the ground with a lid. Oh, yes, not pleasant, but one of the necessities of camping life, the things we don't talk about much. So this is morning on day 5, and what a gorgeous morning it is. It's absolutely idyllic here in terms of view, but not really in terms of camping. There's not really any fresh water, it's fairly still and stagnant. And the campsite is in there in the trees and loaded with mosquitoes. So we've decided to press on instead of having our rest day here. We're going to go past Osmeridian Beach, maybe have to wade up to our knees apparently or deeper. And then end up at Surprise Bay. Only 4 hours. So not much of a long day today, and then hopefully a nice restful afternoon, a late start tomorrow, and a restful day. Well deserved, I think.
If we can make the plans, can we just not find the time?
The track's a little bit overgrown, we could do with a machete. But it's a nice view, keeps popping in and out.
This is a crappy way to start. It's day 5 through this woodland. It's all up and down, and lots of bushes in the way and getting wet. I highly recommend going down the alternate route, which is along the beach, assuming of course the tide isn't too high. Bit of sandboarding down to the bottom, sand skiing. Hey, woo! Yo!
If we can make plans, can we just start fighting time?
Bit of Tarzan, what do you call it? Vine. Oh!
Not advised.
Some speak in riddles, I speak in rhyme, making decisions out of time.
Proper jungle out here.
To restrict the flow of all the truths that you should know. My acid tongue and your sense of wit let society restrict. A quick verse for the underrated. Don't let the pressures get you down. Keep singing.
We've just passed the Osmeridian beach turn off, but we're going to give that side trip a miss today because we want to get camped down early, have a bit of a restful afternoon since most of these South Coast trek days have been quite long and it doesn't give you much chill out time in an evening. So yeah, we're going to head to Surprise Bay, find a nice campsite there, and then have a lazy day tomorrow as well. Taking all the water straight out of the streams here, but no need to sterilise it or get the SteriPen out. But yeah, some of the streams look a bit skanky, some of them coloured with tea tree leaves. But actually, this one tastes pretty good. I guess one of our main observations on this track is it could do with a track charge, and following on from that, some better maintenance, because otherwise you just spend your whole day fighting through bushes, mud and all the rest of the undergrowth. Gives wild a holy meaning. Great. Lucky old me. Foot in the poo.
Chocolate shoe.
Ugh.
The joys of a South Coast trek.
It's noon. We think we're getting close to our campsite for the evening, but we are all wondering what the surprise is in Surprise Bay. With this track, it could be anything. Way! And as it turns out, looks like it's a gorgeous surprise. Perfect way to spend the rest of the day. Sand angels.
Out of pocket do I turn every conversation and every contemplation I make into a self-pity trip.
All set up in Surprise Bay by 2:30. Best campsite ever, just nestled in some of these sand dunes. But what a view. What a stunning little bay. So I'll have a spot of late lunch and I think we're about ready for afternoon siesta.
Something that's of worth to see. And I wanna fly like
Nice spot of lunch. Siesta time, I think. We deserve it. Yeah. Jill's off for a swim. Surprisingly, the Southern Ocean is much warmer than we thought it would be. Quite similar to Sydney type temperatures, New South Wales. It's the river that's the coldest part. Yeah, no joy with the fishing. Not in the sea, also not in the freshwater river. So retired back to the tent. And we're just gonna watch this fantastic sunset from the comfort, you know, of our tent. Fantastic.
of worth you see in our